Referee for the second semi-final in the welterweight division is from Italy. Judges from Australia, Moldova, Canada, Thailand and France. Through to the final, the impressive Cuban, Carlos Banto. To meet him, well, it'll either be a Korean or a Kazakhstani, or a Kazakh. This is Kim Chon Chjoo, bronze medalist from 4 years ago in Athens, where he lost in a semi-final to the eventual silver medal winner, Lorenzo Aragon of Cuba. And this is Bақыт Сәрсекбаев, 26 years of age, qualified by getting to the quarterfinals of the World Championships in Chicago last year. Won a semi-final against the Chinese boxer Hanati, who's just gone out to Banto from Cuba. Kim had a very, very close one against the Ecuador-born German. Then came through against men from the Virgin Islands and outpointed a very disappointing American world champion, Demetrius Andrade from the United States, Adam Trupish from Canada, the veteran Brusak from Moldova, who had a knee injury, and then an old foe, Mamedov from Uzbekistan, were the men beaten by Sәрсекбаев. In the red then, Sәрсекбаев from Kazakhstan, the short chunky fellow, the southpaw. The tall of the two in blue is Kim Chon Chjoo from Korea in the second Olympic Games. One up to Kazakhstan. Tense contest this. Southpaw against orthodox boxer. Sәрсекбаев just trying to draw his man on. Good start by Sәрсекбаев. So important to have a very good lead. A low blow there by Kim. What a performance he put in against the world champion Andrade, who was well, certainly well below world championship winning form. Clever tactical opening round by the man in red from Kazakhstan. Good footwork by Sәрсекбаев. Just that little bit quicker. Lovely right hand around the corner of his opponent's orthodox left. delighted to say that my old mucker Richie Woodall is back beside me. Sərsekbаев from Kazakhstan then 3-0 up. The fellow in red, the southpaw. Not the quickest mover in terms of feet, Richie, but he's a solid performer and makes very few mistakes.
And the thing is here with Kim, if Kim hasn't got quick feet, that will definitely suit Sərsekbаев. He needs an opponent just standing in front of him, really. A good mover he may struggle with. But with Kim, very flat-footed also, and he's fairly an easy target to hit. And he's getting picked off as he comes in. Although he got through the one there, Kim.
Through the second round, 4-1 up. The winner took it through to meet the very elegant and talented Cuban Carlos Banto. At the moment, it looks as if it might be the man in red, Sərsekbаев. The Olympics 4 years ago in Athens had Kim, now 26.
Kim's got to change it here, Jimmy's got to do something different. About a few side steps. He's too predictable as he's coming forward, the way he's doing here. I know what he's trying to do, he's trying to get as close as possible to his opponent, but he's getting picked off as he's coming in too slowly.
Clever little right hand into the middle from Kim. Sərsekbаев is much cleverer than the American, the world champion, Demetrius Andrade, who really ran out of ideas against Kim, who just simply covered up all the way through and let the American punch himself out, and he had no plan B. That was an even round, but the early round, I mean, look, Richie, I mean, how important it is to go 3-0 up at this stage.
Yeah,
even if you draw the next 3 rounds, you're still going to win.
Oh, it's crucial you get that first round under your belt. If you're 3 points up, then it's going to be so difficult for your opponent to claw that back. And he started off quick, Sərsekbаев, got the tactics right in that early round, more accurate with the shots. And Kim, you know, he hasn't started quick enough. You can see what he's trying to do, Kim. He's trying to get very close to land that right hand, but he's got to be a little bit quicker. He's got to do something different.
Banto from Cuba awaits the winner of this one. And all indications at this stage are pointing to the man in red, the southpaw from Kazakhstan, at 26 years of age. The right hand from Kim wasn't too far away. Kim's just being too cautious, Richie.
Yeah, it's the perfect pace for Sərsekbаев. This is absolutely perfect pace. He's just controlling the tempo and rhythm of the contest, basically. He's just pouring that jab out, you see. He wants his opponent to come forward, and when he does, he just picks him off.
He's only scored with the right hand, about 15 seconds to go, but it was obviously wrong. Into the body once again by Kim. This time, Sərsekbаев just got out of the way of it. Good defense by Kim. Sərsekбаев's got to think of something better than trying to go straight through the middle, because Kim's guard is pretty decent. And he did pick him off. So yeah, either of these men will give the Cuban a bit of a run for his money. There's not a lot of old nonsense about them. Stinging shot by Kim, just on the end of the chin. Still keeping very close. This is
yeah, it's actually suiting Kim when Sərsekбаev's leading off, because he's coming back with his own counters, Kim. And remember, when Sərsekбаев is attacking, he's closing the gap down himself, you see. that brings Kim into it.
It's a much better run for Kim. And having been 3 points adrift, he's only 1 point behind. There's a bit of a slip. No, I thought he trod on his lace, but he hadn't. Oh, good left at the end from Sәрсекбаев.
Yeah.
Needed that desperately because he was in danger of being closed down completely in terms of the scoring. That was a very good round for Kim Chon Chjoo. He won it 3-2, but he's still trailing by 2 points going into this last round.
Yeah, a couple of little clever body shots here from Kim, straight right hand to the body. But you see, his problem is always going to be landing that right hand, because that's further away from the target. Gets caught with a good jab there from Sәрсекбаев. That was a great shot. So when Sәрсекбаев is actually attacking, he's closing the gap down himself, and then Kim, he doesn't have to travel. He doesn't have to travel that far with that punch, you see. So it's suiting Kim that Sәрsekбаев is actually attacking.
Last round, and what an important point that was to score at the start of it, because Bақыт Сәрсекбаев from Kazakhstan has now opened up a 3-point gap against the bronze medalist in Athens 4 years ago, Kim Chon Chjoo from Korea.
Clever tactic from the Kazakhstan. He just ambushed his opponent right first 5-10 seconds of the round just to go one more ahead. Clever, very clever. Long range work as well.
Double Asian champion Sәрсекбаев. Quarter-finalist in the Worlds last year, remember, in Chicago. Started off with a good win against the veteran Frenchman Javier Noel. Is there a cut here?
A cut to the mouth of the nose, or
the nose. That dirty me. It's a little nosebleed.
I think he was looking to see if there's any damage to the mouth there.
Seems to be fine. Still time for Kim to close the gap.
Kim's going to have to go for him in a minute. Jimmy's really has got to step on the gas and just close the gap down and sustain some pressure here, slipping away.
Sәрсекбаев landed with a fairly decent left hand into the last minute, and it looks as if it's going to be Cuba against Kazakhstan in the final of this welterweight division. Carlos Banto from Cuba already through, and Baqi Sәрсекбаев, well, he's not home and dry yet. Kim has closed it to a couple of points. Grandstand finish from Kim. I'm sure it could be expected. I wonder, does he know how close he is? He's got to push Kim, hasn't he?
Yeah, got to close that gap down now. And really up the tempo and go for him. That's all he can do. Last 20 seconds, 2 points down.
A little left hand in by Sәрсекбаев. 9-6. And this is a very competent performance from Sәрsekбаев. Hugely disappointed that he lost to Hanati from China in the quarters of the Worlds last year. Caught his man with the left hand just in the last second, and that's going to be it. And Sәрsekбаев has won it. So Baqi Sәрсекбаев from Kazakhstan will go into the final of a pretty competitive welterweight division. He's outpointed the bronze medalist from 4 years ago, Kim from Korea, by 10 points to 6. And Sәрsekбаев will meet the Cuban Carlos Banto in the final of the 69-kilogram division.
第200